guy.
Like if a dumb person acquires skills to do something, and they do it, and they're able to do it consistently, that gives me hope.
All right.
Like dumb people.
All right.
So here are the things that give me the most hope in life: dumb people accomplishing hard things, fat people doing cool physical shit, and ugly men with hot women.
Those are 3 very good ones.
Yeah.
Ugly men with hot women is... Yeah, that should give everyone hope.
It
That
should give everyone hope.
everybody hope.
Every single person hope.
Not just men, women too. That should
Yeah.
be like, wow, I've managed to like. It's weird because like when you see, I've also heard like so many chicks be like, I can't believe she's with him. Like, look how ugly that guy is. But like, it's never like. There have been times where I've seen a dude who isn't a mutant, who is dating somebody who is not the best looking chick, and at no point am I like, why is he with her? I'm like, she probably does some cool shit. Like in my head, I'm like, she probably does some wild butt stuff.
But there's also the other end of it when it's an ugly guy. It's like check below the waist on that guy. He's packing either in the front or in the wallet.
Oh sure, yeah.
He's packing somewhere.
So that's another thing too with the ugly dude. It's like part of me is like, yeah, it might be a wallet situation, but then in my head, I'm also like, he's using what he's got. He's working with what he's got. If all he has is money, he's working with what he's got.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
So that's the point that I'm making. I think my inspiration, my spirit animal is the overachiever. I love overachievement.
Man.
There's nothing more beautiful to watch than overachievement.
What would you say is the most overachieving animal in the animal kingdom?
Okay, so my first thought was me. My second thought was you.
This goes back to, wow, you know what? Your retardation gives me hope. You talking about animals?
Okay,
like
so
human animals?
Other than us. All right, so a beaver. Beavers are.
You think beavers are overachievers?
They're industrious little critters.
They are. All right.
And they're not particularly fast. You know, they're not
No.
particularly strong. They just get after it and keep after it.
They just never stop.
They never
They
stop.
have tenacity. I'll give you that. All right, beavers.
Yeah, I mean, not to say that we have to. I mean, give beavers the Advanced Laundry Award from World War
Sure.
One, but any animal that is in the running for that award.
I would say now beavers being. Look, and I'm always going to say this. When it comes down to animals, where my favorites are going to lie, I am conflicted because I love mammals. I think mammals are the shit. I think the mammalian species is the shit.
That is a crazy opening statement. That is wild.
I just want to preface this. I love mammals.
That's like
Mammals rule, dude.
A guy who starts off with that opening statement is about to tell you that he either kills mammals or fucks mammals.
I do fuck mammals. But people are mammals. Humans are mammals.
Humans are mammals.
Everything I've ever fucked has been a mammal.
Yeah, you're a mammal fucker.
I'm a mammal fucker.
Yeah,
and I'm not apologetic about it. I'm a mammal fucker.
Yeah,
but
you're
I will say,
mammophiliac.
I got mammophilia like you wouldn't fucking believe, dude. But when it comes down to what I think is an overachieving animal, I have to, like, as much as I can appreciate mammals, I will say my favorite overachieving animal is an octopus. That is an overachieving animal.
You wait, an octopus? An octopus has nothing but superpowers. Please tell
That's
me.
an overachiever.
He's not overachieving.
He's overachieving.
Dude, if anything,
He's achieving over.
No. Octopuses are underachieving. They are underachieving.
How are they underachieving?
They're the smartest animal probably on the planet.
Sure.
They have 8 arms. They have like 1 million brains.
Sure.
You know, they can change their color and the texture
what
of
are
their
they
skin.
What are they lacking? What are they lacking that makes them have to overachieve this? It's a major component, Sidney.
Hot octopuses.
There's no hot octopuses. There's no hot octopussy.
Yeah.
Imagine having to fuck something with 8 brains. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, no bones. They have no bones.
First of all, I would be perfectly fine if women had no brains. They're dealing with octopus bitches with 8 brains. That's crazy.
That's got to be, and they're making it work. They're overachieving.
Yeah.
The only thing that's separating octopi from not taking over land is one, no bones, and they have to be wet all the time. If there was a way, if octopi could somehow figure it out like mud skippers do for like the most part, which is also crazy overachiever, mud skippers. Wildly
I'll give them overachieving.
They're
overachieving
ass,
for sure.
dude.
Octopuses, in my opinion, I feel like they should have taken over the planet. They're underachieving.
I did. You know what's crazy? I'm waiting for. You know what would really make me. I've said this before. When people talk about animal activism and they're like, "We got to save these animals. We got to do this."
Who
stuff.
are you talking to,
Dude? It's all over the place. You don't know any animal activists?
I know no animal
You
activists.
Definitely know animal activists.
You are the closest thing I know to an animal activist, and that's because you kiss your cat on the mouth.
Is that activism? I've seen you
That's
kiss. I've seen you kiss your
active.
dog. I've seen you kiss your dog. I've seen you kiss your dog.
I kiss my dog on the top of the head. My dog.
You look her right in the eyes though. You look her right in the eyes
until I get to the top of the head,
and then you kiss her
on the way. That's just because that's where my eye line is. I'm making sure she doesn't lick me. I need to stay on her. I need to eyeball her.
That dog thinks you're gonna go in for a full tongue kiss.
No, I'm very passionately giving her the eyes. You better not fucking lick me.
I don't know, man.
My love.
I don't think she knows that.
My love for my dog is conditional when she gets it.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you say is
no kissing, straight to the good stuff.
You treat your dog like a highly paid sex worker.
Do.
No kissing.
No kissing. Kibbles on the counter.
It's just ass for me. But I would say when people talk, like, I would love for an animal to advocate for itself. That would really blow my mind. I would, for the amount of leeway we give with animal intelligence when we start talking about dolphins, even octopus, anything that, like, when they're like, oh, these animals are smart.
Yeah.
These are smart animals. We can't kill them. I would love for an animal to advocate for itself. Like any octopus to somehow convey, with the exception of everyone's like, they are advocating when they're getting away. It's like, they're getting caught in nets. That's not that smart.
Man, I couldn't listen to an octopus advocate for itself, man. I think I would need a thesaurus the whole entire time. I feel like listening to an octopus advocate for itself would be like listening to people talk about the feud between Israel and Palestine. I just think it would be like way over my head. Like, I wouldn't get it. I'd be like, kill that octopus. Kill him.
Blah, blah, blah. Genocide this, kidnapping that. I'm exhausted with your shit, octopus. I just would love if an octopus picked up a sign like, yo, we've had enough. Like a protesting animal would crack me up. And I'd be like, yo, seriously, they're probably shouldn't do it.
I mean, I feel like it would be funny to have an octopus holding up 8 signs and 4 of them contradict the other.
Yeah, he has one brain that's totally self-hating.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be here.
Yeah, one of his brains is trans and the other one is MAGA. just signs facing each other the whole entire time. You don't know what that octopus stands for.
One of his octopus arms is bright blue. It's like, I can't. Yeah. Oh, my God. This fucking arm is so gay now.
Yeah, the other one's holding a gun.
Yeah. From my cold, dead tentacles, you got to take it. It's like, you don't get it. Anti-octopus.
Yeah, anti-ah.
Fascist octopus would be crazy.
Oh, my God, crazy. Man. One of his arms would be a burlesque dancer.
Yes. Or, dude, what if he had one fat arm? One really overweight, body positive arm. What would be crazy was one arm is getting booked for American Eagle jeans ads. The other one's the Gap. It's just it's like he's got one really hot, objectively sexy arm, and then he's got another one that's like, yo, this is an all-inclusive arm.
Yeah.
This is all it's covering so many bases. Don't judge the way I look. Judge me on my character.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
That would be. I mean,
one of them's fat at any size. The other one's a personal trainer. Like one of his arms is a personal trainer.
Somehow the arm is doing hot yoga, drinking a green smoothie. The other one's like, I don't understand when I get looks when I go into fucking Taco Bell. I don't get it.
One of his arms is a capitalist finance bro. It's just sell.
Yeah.
It's just like sell.
Just trying to find the fucking the gender neutral bathroom in the ocean is impossible for that octopus.
Yeah, dude. One of his finance bro arm is trying to sell the orphanage that his other arm runs. It's like, and then one of his arms is trying to like set up like a breakdance competition to win enough money to save the orphanage.
Why are you describing octopus breaking too? Oh my god, octopus breaking would be great.
He's doing the Octorobot.
Yeah. H2O zone.
Yes.
Oh man, I loved those movies. So.
Those were good movies.
They were good.
They were good movies. They were ahead of their time for. I feel like they did a good job of sneaking in a movie with an all gay cast that didn't seem gay.
Well, no, it's funny you say they didn't seem gay.
At the time, 2 years later, that was the gayest movie out. Like, when did it come out in like 84, 85? Yeah. Dude, in 87, that was the
it was
gayest
like, wow,
movie
this
out.
is gay as hell. Yeah. It is crazy when you look back and you're just like, I mean, I think we talked about it before with George Michael, where people are like, we didn't know he was gay. I'm like, you didn't know he was gay? Yeah. Everybody knew he was gay. Yeah. It was crazy how gay people dressed in the, like, especially like women, you know, I give a pass with fashion all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, in my head, when women are like, oh, this is the new fashion, I'm like, well, is it? Like, I guess as long as you look good. But when dudes are like, yeah, I'm wearing this like leopard print spandex, and I think I look pretty tough right now. It's like, I don't know if you do, man.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know if that ever did look tough.
Nah, just go be tough.
Yeah, you could just
don't try to look tough. Just be tough.
But then again, it's also like the remember what was it? In the early 90s. In the early 90s, remember when like bodybuilding muscle culture really started to explode, and all the dudes were wearing those muscle shirts with the really thin straps that like came all the way down, and they were wearing the knee-high like multicolored spandex, like almost like bicycle shorts.
You're not talking about the Rough Riders tank tops. You're talking about the old school weightlifting
like
tank
gold
tops.
gym. Yeah.
So they were like the spaghetti strap, but then the baggy.
Yes.
Like, hang down. Yeah.
That also looked pretty gay.
That was pretty gay.
That was wild.
That shirt was clinging on, like barely clinging on to the body. Like, no man should be wearing any clothing that is barely clinging on to his body.
That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. And it's like, I never really understood how that got equated. It's like, yeah, you're okay. You can lift, like, you can bench 400 pounds. Amazing. But you also look like you paint your nails. And it like really cancels each other out there.
Yeah.
And I'm also like, look, I'm not knocking anybody. If you're able to bench 400 and you want to paint your nails, yo, do it. But when it comes out like, yo, don't I look tough? I'm like, I don't think you do.
Yeah, but that is like a different kind of intimidating though. It's not tough, but it is.
I mean, it's intimidating because I wouldn't want to imagine getting beat up, and the first time you see a fist coming towards you, you see glittery press-on nails.
Yeah.
That's gotta change your whole life.
Isn't that a crazy flip? Because there was a time back in the day where if you saw like a jack dude wearing a dress coming at you, you'd be like, "Don't mess with him."
Sure.
You know, but now if you see a jack dude in a dress coming at you, it's like, "Don't hurt her feelings." Isn't that crazy? Like, we lived through that.
I mean, if I saw a jacked dude in a dress, first off, if I saw a jacked dude in a dress, regardless of whether or not that dude identifies as female or not, my first thought would be like, well, that guy's wacky. My first thought would be like, what a wacky dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I wouldn't. And then if someone's like, no, they've been transit, I'd be like, oh shit, all right, fine, I guess, all right, fine. But my first thought would be like, what a wacky guy. Like, he's lost a bet.
Yeah.
That's the first thought. And I know that may seem insensitive to some people, but really, if I saw like a very no bones about it dude in a dress, my first thought was like, he's being hazed.
Yeah.
Like
that's the last place of the fantasy football league right there. That man's in heels.
Yeah, dude.
That man's in heels.
He hates this.
Yeah. Yo, that man can't pick a roster to save his life.
No,
It's like, dude, why do you keep starting injured people, dude?
You love the Chicago Bears, dude. You gotta stop
loving the Chicago Bears.
You gotta stop.
Nobody on any New York team is good. Stop picking them.
You're never gonna win, dude. That's the first thing I would. And that, again, it's also the same thing if I saw a dude wearing like 80s spandex stuff.
Yeah.
My first thought would be like, yo, that guy must have pissed somebody off. Like, he is doing this because he's trying to get out of something, or he lost like, a bet, fantasy football fucking bracket. He fucked up.
Dude, what animal? What animal would be the most intimidating if it cross-dressed?
If it cross-dressed?
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what would be really would freak me? If I saw that animal in a dress? If I saw any moose in a dress. Moose are already intimidating.
Yeah.
But imagine a moose somehow asking you where the bathroom is. Like, just, where's the bathroom? It's like,
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Just be like, sir, no. Oh, fuck.
Man, that's crazy you said that, because as you were saying that, I can't think of any difference between a man in a dress and a moose in a dress. It's basically the same thing.
Wow. It's intimidating.
Yeah.
It's an intimidating. Like, if I saw, that's the thing, too. If I saw, let's see, hottest animal in a dress. What's the hottest animal in a dress?
A goose.
A goose?
A beautiful
Ew.
goose. A swan. I meant swan. I meant swan. Dude. Man, I'm more of a swan guy. I'm a swan guy.
Wait, I meant swan.
Hold on.
That's a goose.
Hold on. I didn't mean that. But if it was like if I was at a bar, it was late, and I was striking out all night, a goose. For sure, a goose.
I'm gonna have to land on this goose.
Especially if it was friends with a swan.
Because maybe the goose will talk the swan into joining up. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm three-way with
I'll impress the swan by being nice to the goose.
Exactly. And you show that it's like, I'm just trying to, like, we were having a good conversation.
Crazy young man thing to believe.
What?
Like, if you have a pair of friend ladies and one of them's less attractive, you're like, I'll impress the attractive one.
By being nice to...
I'll date the unattractive one.
Because you're trying to, like... You're not... It's not that you're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. What you're trying to do is like, yo, I'm a good dude. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm a decent guy, and sure, I'm gonna entertain your semi-uggo friend here.
Yeah.
For just a little bit, and that shows you that you don't like. It's like
you're juicing the goose.
But it also stokes jealousy. It stokes jealousy in brats. Like, if you say that you have the hottest swan walks into a bar. Mm-hmm. And you're like, everyone knows this is a hot ass swan.
Yeah.
Got fucking big ass down feathers.
Yeah.
Huge waddling ass. Woo. Sort of stacked up front, but doesn't have that weird bulb on the bill.
Yeah.
Just kind of like walking around.
She got a bill job.
Super. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's daddy's money.
Yeah. She a little spoiled. She a little high maintenance.
Little bit.
Little bit.
You know what? She's not an overt bitch about it, but
Yeah.
she knows what she
knows
what she's got. And then this fucking, this Canadian goose walks in alongside.
Wait, is this a Jewish swan? She got the hump removed?
She may have been.
Yeah. But she still got them Jew tits though, right?
She got it done for her honk mitzvah.
Yeah. It's her honkers.
Her honk mitzvah was very, she saved up.
Yeah. Like hot swan. in
Hot
the bar.
swan, good, and then she walks in with a mid goose,
Mm-hmm.
and the goose, very, talkative, but
Yeah.
not over, like not chewing your ear off,
Yeah.
not quacking it, not hissing the ear off, and then the goose approaches you,
They always do.
and they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And you got to start talking to the goose.
Yeah.
But then you see the swan, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm here with my friend Becky," and she's like, she's so gorgeous, and you're like, all you got to do is like, "Yeah, she's all right."
Yeah.
And then you just got to you got to focus on the fact that swan is watching you talk to the goose, even though the swan went out of their way to look so good.
Yeah.
Thought they were going to get all like a moth to a flame. And even if you're not the fucking type for this swan, even if that swan doesn't want you, the
Yeah.
fact that you are paying more attention to the goose is what's getting that swan all rattled up.
I
And
mean,
it's just wild how that works.
well, yeah, but that's a natural occurrence in the female species.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's just a crazy thing.
But
But
that doesn't mean that swan wants you, though.
No, but she wants what she can't have. She wants what she can't have.
Yeah, but then as soon as you cut loose the goose and try to come over to her, now she knows she can have you.
You don't cut loose the goose. You don't cut loose the goose. You wait for the swan to start really fucking swanning out.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. If you want the swan, you got to play the long game on this. You got to let the swan be like, come over and just be like, oh, who's this? And maybe even be a little bit dismissive of the swan. You got to be like, yeah, I'm talking to your friend. It's fine. It's like, oh, you guys are going to go? That's fine. Like almost be like who cares what happens?
Yeah.
I got my time in with the goose.
So I just need to say these things to get them out of my head. Ryan, I feel like your method of playing both of these birds against each other is foul. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I needed to get that out there. I felt bad for you. First of all, you're juicing the goose, and that's wrong.
Foul. How long you been sitting on that egg, Sidney?
Well, as soon as you came up with that method, I was like, well, this is a perfect time to use the word foul.
I like what you did there.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank you very
hate
much.
it. I don't hate it, but I think you could have done better. Then again, it's like, what else could you have done? Foul is the only real. Can you come up with a better bird term? Better bird pun?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I could have, but I didn't want to interrupt you in the beginning. I don't want to ruffle your feathers. You asked for that.
Well,
That was a request.
that was gay.
That was a request. I didn't want to do that. We're better than that.
We are. But also, it's like, I'm just saying, I think when it comes down to it, though, if I saw an ugly dude or like some guy I know who I think is like not, he's like, yeah, he's just kind of weird looking.
Yeah, just a little ugly duckling.
But a guy who's like a friend of mine talking to a hot chick, at no point in time am I like, how can I get that hot chick's attention? Like, I'm in my head, I'm not thinking.
Oh, no, I know plenty of guys that are like that.
I don't think
That's if you don't think like that, again, that is rare. Like one of the things that guys do is they sometimes guys need other guys to do something to make them believe they can do it as well.
Yeah, wingman is a thing.
Yeah, not even wingman. I'm just like any sort of
And
achievement.
that goose might have been that swan's wingman.
Is it contagious? Did you just catch it? Did
I got bird flu, dude.
You got that bird pun flu.
Damn you.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But yeah, I don't know. If I see a dude, like, especially if it's one of my buddies and they're talking to like a fucking hot chick, at no point in time I'm like, part of me is like, yo, that's wild.
Well, so let's
that
take
he
it.
pulled that.
Let's take it to a different. Like if we were at a basketball court
Straight up.
and I watched you take 10 tries to finally hit a half court shot.
Yeah.
I see you hit the half court shot and I go, well, now I know I can do it.
Sure. But I would also, like, if we were at a basketball court and you were there and you took 10 tries to hit a half-court shot, and then you got it on the 10th try, I'd be like, man, he just disappointed so many black people. 10 tries? You got to do that.
A half-court shot?
Yeah, you got to do that, like, right away. That's like,
no.
What are you talking about?
No, that's, first of all, I think you definitely proved that you have almost no identity with street ball culture. Do
I look like the type of guy? No identity with street ball culture.
None.
Dude, when they put in the dictionary that says no identity with street, my picture's there. It's just, I know that I have no identity with street. My street ball culture goes NBA Street for PlayStation 2. That's my street ball culture. Yeah. That's it. That's all I have. And that's just...
Dude, half-court shots are hard. You can be out there all day trying to hit a half-court shot. And that's perfectly acceptable in the basketball community.
How many shots do you think you could need to get a half-court shot?
Today. Like if we put these mics down and went to the basketball court
right now,
I'm hitting it in 5.
5?
Yeah.
Can't be that hard. 5 is crazy.
Dude, I'm exceptional. Dude, I am the Swan of half-court shots. Get out of here. What are you talking about? That's my shit. Half-court shots are my shit.
Shots are my shit.
I've
never heard anybody like, yo, half-court shots? That's my ball game.
Because here's why. Because this is why you have no idea about street ball culture. After the game, when you're sitting around talking shit and chopping it up, 2 things happen. Either somebody who is close to being able to dunk tries a bunch of times to dunk.
Sure.
Or we just all shoot half-court shots as we're talking shit and chopping it up.
I didn't know that was
That's my time. That's my time.
You would never do that during a game, though? You would never take a half-court shot?
If the time was running down.
Yeah,
if I needed to take a half-court shot,
what if you found out that's the only way you can sink buckets, though? If you found out that it's like the only way you could was from half-court, but like everyone's just going to be like, don't do it.
I mean, it would make it fair for my competitors. It would give them a shot.
But so that's the only way you can. Hold on. The only way you can sink a basket is from half court. But you don't always sink it from half court.
I don't care, dog.
You're still gonna.
I'm so good at half court shots that my half court shot percentage is going to be better than their other shot percentages. Dog, my half court shot is crazy.
This is what's so crazy. Is it like you're like, you don't have any idea how hard it is. You're like, yo, it's actually not that hard.
No, we're gonna go to the basketball court. I'm gonna pull a spine muscle. It's like pop, 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 pop. I didn't know there were muscles there.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, you're like, it's actually pretty hard. Like, I don't know. Like, I think if I had to, if someone's like, you got to make this half court shot, or we're gonna shoot you in the knee. I'm pretty sure I could. I would ask them how many I get. How many I in 20? I probably get 1 in 20. In 20 shots?
Dude, there's a basketball court very close to here.
I'm just saying, I could probably get 1 in 20.
After this, we're going up to the basketball court.
I think I get 1 in 20.
All right, 1 in 20?
In 20.
I'm saying 5. I can get 1 in 5.
You can get 1 in 5?
Yeah. And I'm saying you won't get 1 in 20.
That's crazy.
I'm saying not only will you not get 1 in 20,
I think
18, 19, and 20, you're not even hitting the rim.
18, 19, and 20, I'm not even hitting them. So I'm hitting them up until then? I'm just
probably
not. I'm airballing the whole time?
But what I'm saying is that your learning curve.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think the last time. I can't even tell you the last time I dribbled a basketball. I don't even know when that is.
I would be shocked if you ever dribbled a basketball.
I did. I have.
Like bam, bang, like multiple dribbles in a row.
Multiple. Yeah. I've done the between the legs thing before.
Yeah, you went between the legs?
I've done it before.
All right.
Look, I saw. You know what it comes down to, where we were talking about when you see somebody shittier than you do something?
Yeah.
When I saw, honest to God, when I saw Steve Urkel on Family Matters play basketball with Eddie Winslow, and he was crushing it in that episode, I was like, I could do that. I remember thinking, like, if Steve Urkel can ball that hard, there's no way I can't do. And I could do it between legs, and maybe I can look like I kind of know what I'm doing, but I don't know shit. I'm bad. Yeah. I'm bad at it. But I think in 20 I could get it.
Nah,
I think in 20.
It's not gonna happen.
In 20.
It's not gonna happen.
You are wildly So what happens if I do get it in 20?
You would have proved me wrong. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
What a wild, like, what happens if you just prove me wrong?
Dude, here's how I know how ridiculous it is. Dog, putting up 20 shots period is exhausting. 20 shots.
20 shots.
That is a lot of shots.
It is a lot of shots. But I think if I map out, how far is that? Half court?
Oh my God, he's mapping shit out. This is crazy. This is crazy. He's got his phone out. He's looking at Google Maps right now.
Dude, in my head, I'm at a whiteboard doing the thing.
Yeah, he's drawing parabolas and shit.
I've got a compass, and I'm just no.
Yeah, he's using the word vector for some reason.
It's simple physics, Sidney.
Ryan, stop saying coordinates.
It's simple physics. If I take into factor of the wind speed and the weight of the ball, the pressure in the air right now, I'm pretty sure in 20 shots I could be able. It's simple physics.
And so I'm like, and so I'm coming from. You got to keep in mind too. So I feel like we're kind of talking about human achievement right now. Like the idea of human achievement. So, like I said, when somebody that is on my level does something, it makes me believe. But here's the crazy part about it. When somebody that has clearly dedicated their life to achieving something, achieves that thing, I see that thing and I go, it's possible for me.
That's wild.
Any human achievement makes me believe that I can
you
achieve.
Can do it?
Yeah.
That is butt fucking crazy. That is wild.
Dude, I was one of those kids that believed all the things that we were supposed to believe as kids, like believe in yourself and you can achieve anything.
Sure.
Keep trying, like all the little lessons that we got at the end of G.I. Joe.
I understand that.
I was like writing them down. Got it.
If you stay away from down power lines, that's actually a pretty good one.
Always look both ways before crossing the street. Got it. Actually, that's gay.
These patriots actually know what they're talking about. Yeah. Don't hide in a fucking old refrigerator. What an amazing lesson.
Yeah. So that's actually the look both ways before crossing the street. I thought that was gay when I was a kid.
You thought looking both ways.
I thought I was fast enough no matter what happened. I thought my senses were heightened enough and my reflexes were honed enough that I could just walk into the street without looking and be able to negotiate whatever happened. Like I felt like my footwork was superior enough.
That's There goes Sidney. He doesn't even look both ways when he crosses the street.
Like flash forward to 40 years later, I still have a bone in my arm that doesn't connect. Exactly. My pelvis has a crack in it. Like when it gets cold, I hurt on different sides of my body.
Wait, how many times did you cross the street without looking until you got hit?
A lot. Dude, I used to just run across the street.
Without looking?
Without looking. Because I just believed in my heart that whatever happened, I'd be able to handle it.
And that's, you know what, man?
I just thought I was too fast.
No, not as fast as...
And dude, this is how dumb I was. Like cars, in my opinion, I learned... So this is what happened. I learned that cars weighed like over a ton.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way that's catching me. A ton? I was equating cars to fat kids.
Fat kids.
It was...
There's no way
retarded.
That motor can get me. It's so heavy.
It's so heavy.
How could it even move?
That thing's not quick.
It's like a glacier. Fuck you.
Like, I get it. Once it gets started, it can be fast.
The centrifugal force,
quick.
sure.
Yeah. I was like the Deion Sanders of children when it came to cars.
Very cocky. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I was prime time.
You think I can fucking do this?
Yeah.
That is a wild thing to think that cars are
It
slow because they're heavy.
It is. Yeah, it is dumb. It is. So now,
Do you know how heavy that truck is?
yeah,
Get out of here.
you know I was hit. You know, okay, so I was hit by the car that gave me permanent lasting damage for the rest of my life. I was in the hospital. I missed the whole school year. Dude, that wasn't the only time I was hit by a car. I was hit by a car 2 other times. Wow. After that.
Dude, the first time I got hit by a car, I remember. I will say, this is what I'll say. Because you had the confidence, like, I'm too fast to be hit.
Yeah.
When I was hit, but the first time I was hit, I remember after that thinking, the next time this happens, I'll have the gumption enough to jump onto the hood. Like, I wasn't thinking that I wasn't going to get hit.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I know how to. It was almost like I thought I learned a lesson on how to get hit by a car.
Okay.
Not to get hit by a car.
Likewise.
I was like, if I get hit, if I'll just do this.
Yeah.
And I still, every now and again, I'll walk past, like if a car stops at a street light and I'm walking past it, I will look at the hood and be like, can I jump on that?
Is that's your technique to jump on the hood?
To jump up, hit the hood, then roll over the windshield.
So I kind of have a very similar technique.
That's what I think.
I'm not jumping. I'm just going limp.
I think limp's going to fuck you.
You think it.
Yeah.
But I've been hit 3 times, Reed. I've had 3
and I missed an entire school year. It's wild. You're like, you think that?
Yo.
I've been stupid 3 times.
I've had 3 opportunities to workshop my technique.
Dumbest man ever.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think going limp in my head, this goes back to the weight.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, the weight of the car, if it's going like super, like say the car is going like, let's just say the car's going 90 miles an hour.
That's too fast.
Wow.
Too fast.
But that's in my head. That's where limp. You're gonna fly over the car because you're limp.
So just for some,
You're rag.
just for some comparison. So they didn't they obviously didn't clock the speed of the car that hit me.
Sure.
Right. But it was predicted based off of the skid marks and everything. It was predicted to be going anywhere between 35 and like 40 miles per hour.
Still pretty fucking.
That's pretty.
That's
fucking
crazy.
Fast.
25 is insane.
Yeah, I was ravaged by that car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 90 miles per hour.
Ravaged by that fat ass, that slow ass, fat motherfucking car.
Yeah, no, I was hit by a thick joint.
Fat motherfucker. Blaming the car for being fat. I didn't think it was going to catch me, Doc. I swear to God.
Yeah.
It was fat.
But 90 miles per hour, that evaporates human beings.
It probably, yeah.
Why so fast?
In my head.
Dude, think about a 90 mile per hour fastball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like not only like you can't hit that. So there's no way we can avoid getting hit by a 90. You know what I mean?
Sure. All right. Let's back it to
89 miles per hour. Let's give the car a chance.
Hold on. Let me prove I'm right here. Let me prove my skills, dude. I guess it's like if a car's going, I think if a car's going like 30, 40 miles an hour, if you jump, because like, especially if it's like from here to where the window is.
Yeah.
You have, even if you jumped out of the way, your legs are probably still going to get hit.
Yeah.
And then my thought is if I jump out, my legs are going to get hit, and then I'm going to get swung around.
Yeah.
And then land on the ground, and then the back wheels might run me over, either my head or.
Oh,
or
you mean like going limp before getting on top of the hood?
Get on, yeah.
That's fair.
That I'd be like, this is going to be bad.
But you got to get on top of the hood and go limp.
Oh no, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. I think it's also like I learned a long time ago too. Is when I like anytime I would ever like jump off something very high or like be in a position where I'm falling from something very high, I would never like put my arms out stiff.
That's what I did. That's why my arm exploded.
Idiot.
That's why my left arm is 2 inches shorter than my right arm to this day.
You always kind of fucking you gotta go limp.
But you got to keep in mind, like, I thought I was the best.
I know
when the
what
car
you
came
thought.
at me, I immediately did the Heisman pose.
Did you think you were gonna land?
Superhero landing, yeah. No, I went Heisman immediately. Yeah, I celebrated too soon.
Yeah, you definitely.
I was accepting my award.
I was hoping they put you in the hospital like that, just in fucking cast, just fucking up in the bed, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. You put your arms out like
I
an
did.
idiot.
I did. I put my arms out, ruined my technique.
Yeah, dude.
The next time every other time that I was hit by a car after that, the car was going slow.
Weirdly enough, you get hit by a car,
Mm-hmm.
fucks up your arm.
Mm-hmm.
You still don't look both ways while crossing the street.
One of the guy that hit me with the van, that was his fault. That was not my fault.
Were you looking both ways?
I was looking, dude. I watched him hit me. I was looking both ways. He was okay. So,
but you saw him come. Why did you get out of the way? If you saw him coming, why did you get out of the way?
I did not think he was going to continue to come at me and hit me.
It's a car, man.
It was a van.
Sorry.
It was a van.
Sorry.
It was
an even fatter ass
Yeah.
death machine. Fatter, slower piece of shit.
Dude, it was like I was so close to it that it was like blocking out the sun for me.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah. So here's what happened. I was coming home and I was crossing a street that is like 2-direction street. I was crossing 2 directions.
Yeah.
This was Beach Street. He was coming up Washington Street towards me. I was crossing towards him. So Washington Street is a one-way street.
Gotcha.
He's turning left onto Beach Street, which means he's coming into the far lane. That's where I am.
Gotcha.
So he's going to be going down the road.
Right.
He's coming to the side that I am. It's raining. It's low visibility, right? I have my...
all of these things.
Dude, it's after.
I thought he was gonna stop.
Can I explain why? You're making it. Dude, here's what I don't like.
3:00 in the morning. I'm wearing all black.
So
I'm just hiding.
You're making it seem like I just jumped into the flow of traffic and was like, I think he's gonna. That's not. So here's what happened. So I'm crossing the street. It's raining. I have my book bag on underneath my sweatshirt, right?
So you just look like a weird hunchback.
But I had the sweatshirt hood on, and I had the sweatshirt around my backpack so my backpack doesn't get wet. So I'm like trying to save my backpack from getting.
But you're
soaked.
completely invisible.
No, I'm completely visible.
What color was the sweatshirt?
It was probably, if I had to guess, it would be some sort of like red back then.
Okay, all right.
I was a red guy back then.
Okay, that's a highly visible color.
I
thought you were going to say like a
everything-
purple or like gray or some sort of muted
No,
tone.
it was absolutely unmuted. It was volume all the
volume
way
is
up.
all the way up on this.
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
So I'm crossing the street as this guy is coming. The van is we call him the fruit man.
Yeah.
He went around and he sold fruit to people out of his van.
Gotcha.
Right. One of his main customers was the water ice lady. Right. So where I'm crossing the street, the water ice lady is across the street and 2 houses down.
Got you.
So as he's turning left, he's trying to look to see if the water ice lady was out.
Sure.
He's like just looking. He's like going really slow, and I think he was trying to like hope to see her, like walking through her window or something.
Yeah.
So he was just going really slow, and I saw him coming. He was going so slow that I was like, oh, he's gonna have time to turn and see me, and I didn't back up, and he just kept coming at. Dude, it was like a Zamboni machine. It was like, so at the point when he was like still coming at me, I'm just like, holy shit, this is still. I just didn't think it was going to.
How fast was he going at the time?
Dude, if it was 5 miles per hour, that might be an exaggeration. It was like.
So you got hit by a car,
Really?
or van?
Really, I got shoved. If we're really putting it into fair, objective context,
Sidney, this is all on you.
I was shoved
This
by
is
a car.
all on you.
Not only that. So here's the crazy part that happened. So as he's shoving me, I grabbed right under the windshield wipers where the hood meets the window.
That slanted guy.
I grabbed that with both my hands, and I was like on the van.
Awesome.
He sees me because it was loud when I climbed up on the van.
Yeah.
He sees me on the van. He starts to stop, and I can feel him stopping. So I start to let go with my and step back. As I'm letting go to step back, my hands that were holding the van, the hood, slipped. Like both my hands slipped. So now I'm like smacking the hood. I'm trying to like catch back in that grip area that I have, and it's just not, dude. So not only that, like when I was trying so hard that the tip of my finger from like smacking like that ridge. Yeah, dude, it hurt for weeks. That's how hard I was trying to. Dude, I was trying to smack it. So I tried to like reach my foot all the way back so
wait, so he's still not seeing you?
No, he's seeing me and he's starting to stop. He sees me
at 5 miles an hour.
At 5 miles, he starts to stop, right? And so because I can acknowledge the car is the van is stopping. Yeah. So now I'm getting off the van. I'm like but I'm going to like pull lean back. Yeah. As I go to lean back, my hands slipped off because it was so wet and slippery. And dude, I was just trying to like hold on, like trying to get my grip. Dog, I fell back and I landed on the back hood of the trunk of another car. I was like laying with my backpack on me, like a turtle, like on somebody else's car. And then I heard a door open over here, which I thought was the owner to this car, and I just like got up and ran. And that was that's when I got hit by the fruit man.
You got
shoved.
You got pushed.
I got displaced.
Which is wild because you're talking about how fast you are, where you could easily moved one direction or the other and not been hit by this 5 mile an hour van.
Yeah. Well, I gave up on that dream of being fast. I gave up. This is way after I was hit by the car. So I got hit. Did all that damage between the summer between 4th grade and 5th grade. Yeah. I got hit by this guy like 11th grade.
Oh, and the days of you being fast were
the days of me using my speed to not get hit by a vehicle. I had to use my smarts. I had to get clever, Shayna.
Yeah, I had to use my smarts, which also didn't help you in getting pushed. Do you hear how fucking retarded that is? I had to use my smarts. It's a van moving at 5 miles an hour. I had to use my intelligence. When really you could have just backed up.
Duh, that's all I had to do. All I had to do was back up to where I was even with the car that I landed on. Like, because he wasn't going to turn. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he would have never turned into that car. So that's all I had to do.
Time to use my superior intellect. You know what? My speed has not been helping me with these cars. Time for me to think.
I got to think my way through this problem.
It's a 5 mile an hour car, man. Think.
Dude, Sidney. So the crazy part, what I remember the most is how terrifying it was as the car was stopping and I was slipping off and I was trying to like catch it again.
My biggest fear would be getting pulled under the fucking van. That would be the worst.
That never even crossed my mind. Just the idea that I was like, it felt like I was falling off a roof.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like in that second.
I know what you're talking about.
That was so scary. Yeah. That feeling of like
you're just not in control.
Nothing I'm doing is helping me not fall right now. Yeah. And I feel like I am doing everything that makes sense to not fall right now. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't have another idea of what I could do to not fall. Yeah. And that was terrifying.
That sucks.
Yeah. It was like I still Every now and again, of all the things that have happened to me, like I was like hit by a car and hospitalized for months. I was electrocuted one time. I fell off roofs plenty of times, jumping off of stuff. That is every now and again, like that thought comes in my mind. And I'm like, oh my god. Like that is the most helpless feeling.
I think I can relate to that. Being in situations where you think what you're doing should be remedying the situation. Yeah. And it's totally not. Like, I know, especially when you're talking about roofs, there was a time where it was like out of a cartoon. I was on a fucking dilapidated house. Mm-hmm. Me and my buddy Sean were destroying this shitty house. It was just a house we went to that was vacant, and we would just go there and break drywall and break windows and shit. But somehow we got on the roof, and the shingles on the roof they weren't like regular shingles.
So that changed. You saying that changed my internal body temperature,
dude. You know exactly where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So they were like that weird, almost terracotta shit, but it wasn't that. I don't know what they were. But like, so I get out. There's like a small window that's on like this like attic floor. I get out and I'm on the roof and I'm like breaking the fucking chimney with a hammer, like a total dickhead. But I step on one of the shingles and it starts to move. So then I turn, like, this is what really fucked me. I should have just put my legs in between like the spine of the roof and just kind of like moved inch by inch by inch to get back to the window, but I didn't. Mm-hmm. So I turned because I thought I could like run to the other side.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm running and the shingles are coming out underneath me and I'm going back down. I'm like, no, dude, they are flying. I'm like at one point running in place because all the shingles are just flying out underneath me.
In my defense, of all of the things that ever happened to me, I never once looked exactly like a Looney Tunes character.
Dude, I never. No way, dude. Yeah. Dude, I like literally. And they were flying. And then what was crazy is I was sliding backwards as they were flying out underneath me. And I remember thinking, there was a split second, I'm like, oh, if I just keep moving.
Yeah.
The shingles will get out, and then I'll be on the roof. I'll be on the wood of the roof.
You solve problems just like Wile E. Coyote.
But just like Wile E. Coyote, though, dude. I'm running, and then I jump because I think like I'm at the end, and my fucking feet go through the roof, and then I fall backwards off the roof because my feet go through the wood, then bust out of the wood, and I fall off the... Dude, it couldn't have been a worse situation.
I've never looked that Looney Tunes.
It was retarded.
Yeah.
And like you hit the ground, and I remember hitting the ground. I did the thing where my biggest concern, honestly, was when I started falling. I'm now falling heels over head.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, if I land like on my neck, my neck's broken. I'm fucked. And I remember like as I'm falling, I remember trying to do that thing like, not like a cat land on your feet.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm just going to try.
Like a shaner and land on your face.
I was like, if I don't land on my back, I could break my back. If I land on my back, I could break my back. I thought like if I landed on my side or like on my chest, I'll be fine.
Yeah, you never hear about anybody breaking their front.
Yeah, dude.
So they break their back.
My head was like, I can deal with broken. My thing was like, I'm going to be hurt. Yeah. I knew there was no way that I'm not going to be. Being hurt is going to happen. But I was also like, if my back is broken, I'm paralyzed. Mm-hmm. That's going to be the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
But I was like, breaking ribs, I can deal with that. I'm trying at this point in time, in the split seconds I'm falling, I'm like doing again math. Like, what can I survive without? What can I be okay without? And I landed on my side, and I remember when I did that, all of the air, like just getting the wind knocked out of me so hard that I then laid there. And I remember Sean like heard all of this. He comes out and just sees me laying on the ground, and he's like, "What are you doing? Get up!" And I'm like, "I can't move." And he's like, "What did you do? Fall off the roof? You're fucking gay."
Yeah.
Like then, you know what it was? Being called gay by my friend after almost dying.
Yeah.
Made me get up. It was one of those things
that'll lift you.
If he had been concerned, I think I would have thought I was more hurt.
That might have caused an injury.
Oh yeah. That was like, I remember.
But I think that might cause most injuries to little boys when other little boys are concerned.
Oh yeah, dude.
I think your body just gives up.
Your body gives up. Because you have the this goes around with surrounding yourself with the right people.
Yeah.
He was the right person. Be like, get up, you gay mo. And I was like, oh my God, I guess I have to.
That does be happening.
You have to get up, dude. It was.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
He charged your spirit.
You had to, because you know what I didn't want to be? Hurt and gay.
Nobody wants to be hurt and gay. Hurt and gay?
No.
That's crazy.
You can be one of the two.
One of the two.
You got to pick one.
Yeah.
You can't be both.
Yeah.
If you're 11 years old, you can't be both.
Yeah, and you can barely be hurt because that's almost hurt and gay.
That's almost hurt and gay.
Yeah.
You have to get up. And even you have to walk it off. That was the thing, too, is like when you got pushed by the van and you landed on that car, when you were walking it off, were you doing the thing where you were like, wow, that could have been worse? Or were you doing the thing like, I hope nobody saw that?
No, I ran.
Oh, you ran off.
Yeah, because like I was worried that
About
the
getting
door
it-
that I heard
yeah.
open was going to be the owner of the car that I
Yeah,
fell
you
on.
thought you were going to get in trouble.
So for me, I was getting away. I was like, it was the perfect crime.
You-
I had committed the perfect crime. I was just like, damn, I'm good.
Smooth Sidney Gantt.
Everything coming up, Sidney. Can't stop, won't stop.
I'm uncatchable. Even when I'm being hit by a slow car.
I was too legit to quit.
Holy shit. I think we did it, dude.
Yeah, we did. So we have to give out some awards again. And because last week, I said that this week the Patreon was going to get to choose them, but last week I completely chose both awards.
You did.
And I want you to choose.
To choose an advance.
Yeah, so we have the Advanced Laundry Award, and then we have the I'm a Fighter Pilot Award.
Oh, my Lord. So I think with the Advance the Laundry Award, does it have to be like a celebrity? Or
No.
It can be anybody?
Anybody, anything.
Anything. So the Advance the Laundry Award, I'm gonna give it to myself.
I love it.
I'm gonna give it to myself.
I love it. And by the way, Patreon guys, you can always nominate yourself. Give us a
You
good
can.
reason. Yeah.
The Advance the Laundry Award, I'm gonna give it to myself because I would never call myself a good salesman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very bad at it.
Yeah.
Because especially when it comes to stuff that I'm trying to sell for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it at all. Like, I don't know how to explain it, and I don't really, like, a lot of me is like, if you're consuming it, like, dude, you already know what it is. Just fucking buy it or don't.
Yeah.
Just fucking buy it or don't. Alex and I, we did the punk rock flea market. She brought a bunch of her bongs that we had made. We had made bongs out of vintage glassware. And the first couple hours, dude, we were getting looks. We were getting looky-loos.
Yeah.
But no real, like, interest at all.
Okay.
And it wasn't until she left, and I was like, dude, I became like, you got to buy this. You're dumb if you don't.
Yeah.
And it ended up selling a $300 bong and then selling some accessories on top. Dude, within 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the lady behind us who was working her table, I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
She turned, she's like, hey, I'm going to the bathroom. Can you just watch my table? And she had people looking at her stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I turn around, I stand at her table. Now I'm watching both.
Yeah.
I end up selling $20 worth of stuff at her table.
That's pretty sick.
Then turn around and sell another $100. Dude, all within a span of maybe half an hour.
Yeah.
Dude, I advanced all of that long.
That's pretty sick, man.
Dude, and it was like one of those things where I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I fucking nailed it.
Damn. That makes me happy.
I fucking nailed that.
Yeah.
That was wild to do.
You know what's crazy? So I traditionally feel like I'm bad at selling as well.
Oh, terrible at it.
Did Zach and Miko's Mornings do the other day with Naeem, and when it came time for plugs, I think I did a good job of plugging this podcast. Dude, I was really happy about that, man. I was like, it was the first time I did a plug, and afterwards I didn't feel so gross.
Really?
Afterwards I was like, dude, I felt so good. I wanted to turn to Naeem and Zach and be like, what did you guys think of that? Like, was that good? That was good, right? That was the best you've ever seen me do. So I get it.
It was wild.
Yeah.
And it was like, and you know what I really did feel good about? The whole time we were there, you know, Alex had worked really hard on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was, you know, it gets discouraging when like you work really hard on something and someone's just like, yeah, what, like,
Yeah.
and what, it's not like you're working really hard just communicating with somebody or just putting out like, you know, something that you worked really hard, but it's like something everybody, she took time to curate this whole thing and make it look great. And, you know, she was kind of getting a little discouraged because people were looking, but not buying.
Yeah, yeah.
And she came back and was like, I sold this. She was like, I can't believe people want it. I'm like, yeah. That's all you had to do.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was great. And then I'm a fighter pilot award definitely goes to, I wish I knew your name. Lady, if you're watching, you are, I commend your bravery, because in this situation, you did something that you didn't want to do. Yeah. Everyone around you saw it happening, but you still managed to make an attempt, even though you failed.
Yeah.
You failed in this attempt.
Yeah.
But you did it. This lady in Girard Park, which is about maybe 5 or 6 blocks away from where I live.
Yeah. Don't dox yourself.
Don't matter.
Yeah. he invites intruders.
Doesn't matter. This lady, we're coming back. This is maybe a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Parking the car, this lady is cleaning up. She's cleaning up. As we're getting out, we smell this dog shit.
Oh, no.
It is absurd. And the dog she's with is I know it's not a cane corso, but it is a huge fucking animal.
Massive black dog.
Dude, huge.
Yeah.
And the dump, this is she's doing the thing. She's not doing one-handed. She's doing the two-handed.
Yeah, it's the brontosaurus shit.
Trying. She's trying.
It was like a Jurassic Park where she's
exactly, dude. It was Dr. Sadler with the fucking gloves, dude. And we're like, oh man. And dude, there's kids it's still during the day.
Yeah.
There's people in the park, and everyone who's by this it's there's a bushy hedge-ish fence separating her on the sidewalk and then the park. And dude, people on the other side of this hedge are kind of doing this thing. What is that?
Yeah.
What is that? So she's we're walking towards her, and you can hear everything what?
Yeah. Oh my God.
So, dude, and the dog is just yeah, I just did that. She picks it up, but whatever bag she has, or while she was trying to scrape it on the sidewalk, I guess she put a tear in the bag. So she picks it up, and it starts falling out of the bag. And like a goddamn proper Samaritan, takes her hand underneath it and starts running.
I'm a fighter pilot.
Running to the trash can. Dude,
crazy.
Hauling it. Dude, also faster than you.
Yeah.
Faster than you, dude.
Dude, fighter pilot speed is the fastest.
Hauling ass. I mean, and she then slams it into the trash can. And then she does that thing where she's has her hands out like this. And people, dude, we're watching dude, as much as it was hilarious.
Yeah.
You were you refused to leave your dog shit on there, which anybody else would have done. Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind. Where I live, people leave bags of shit. And
I hate that about the city.
Dude, they just leave it.
Yeah,
they either don't clean it up, or they clean it up to the 1 degree and don't throw it the fuck away.
Yeah.
So everyone saw this. So she's doing this, and then someone just comes from the park and just gives her napkins, and she wipes it off. But she is still in a state of complete. And total disgust.
Never used her hands again.
It was crazy.
That's crazy.
But that lady, whoever you are, dude, and the fact that she. Again, knew that it was ripping and wasn't just didn't throw the bag. Yeah. Didn't just drop it and be there's nothing I can do. She put her hand on it. And dude, these nuggets of shit. Wet, it looked like old wet cardboard coming out of there. Disgusting. Yeah. But she still did it. That lady, definitely I'm a fighter pilot. Yeah. Without a doubt.
And so keep that in mind, Patreon. You guys are up. You guys are picking out the ATL and I'm a Fighter Pilot Awards going forward.
Phenomenal.
You got a top Shaner.
Dude, I'm just saying, whoever that lady is.
Yeah.
Dude. And it was one of those things where you never want to, it's the city. You're not talking to anybody unless you either know them or something happens at the same time. We're oh, that's crazy. Yeah. I wanted to be that was amazing.
Yeah.
Like that was, you did something, because I always complain about people leaving dog shit everywhere. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
worst parts of living down that way, dude. People just let their dog, dude. It's
She was the
disgusting.
change she wanted to see.
Dude, she thought globally and she acted locally.
Yo, my zipper's been down this whole Holy shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
You know what?
no.
All that swan talk made your bird
Dude.
come out, dude.
All right, close us out of
Oh
here,
my
man.
God, this has been World War Fun. Make sure you join the Patreon. If you're not on the Patreon yet, you get a bonus episode. You get secret unreleased episodes. You become part of the community. All for just $3. It's an amazing thing. You also, when are they're going to be picking some of our episode?
Yeah, so we just did that episode.
We did.
Just an episode last week where the Patreon picked the theme of the episode.
Got ya.
That's going to happen once a month. They'll be doing that
once a month. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And make sure that you guys send us who you think advances laundry, who deserves the award, who deserves the I'm a Fighter Pilot award. We definitely want to hear your submissions for that. And we drop a new episode every Sunday. And I swear to God, I'm going to make that shot in 20.
Not happening.
In 20. Yeah. I've been Ryan Shannon. This has been Sidney Gantt. This has been World War Fun. We'll see you next Sunday.